Hi, my name is Amy Echo Morgan, and if you're watching this video, it means that I've reached the end of my MET journey here at Boise State University. This is both a happy and sad time for me. Though I'm happy to be done with my coursework, I'm sad that I'll no longer be directly connected to such a wonderful learning community. I take with me, however, many new skills and experiences that I'll be able to use in my professional life from this point forward. I would like to reflect upon some of the most significant lessons I've learned by taking a stroll down memory lane. But rather than just sitting here blabbing away at you, I would like you to join me in one of my most favorite learning spaces, the virtual world of Minecraft. Are you ready? Let's go.
Welcome to Minecraft. My MET journey began 4 years ago when I first enrolled as a non-degree seeking student. Even though the program and classes looked amazing, I needed to make sure that learning in an exclusively online environment was right for me. So I enrolled in EdTech 501 just to test the waters, so to speak. Here is a look at the major lessons learned while I took this class. The project that had the greatest impact on me from EdTech 501 was the cooperative assignment we did on the digital divide. Not only did I learn a lot about this important topic, but it was actually one of the few cooperative assignments I had throughout my entire MET coursework. It showed me that it was possible to work and learn with others, even though distance and time zones separated us. And it opened my eyes to the way that technology can help us learn in new ways. After completing EdTech 501, I had my own divide to cross. And that was the decision of whether or not I was going to continue as an official graduate student. Well, obviously, I decided to take that leap, and the next class in my coursework was EdTech 532, Educational Games and Simulations. This is one of the classes that drew me to the EdTech program in the first place. It was an amazing class where we not only learned about game-based education, but we experienced it through the use of the 3D Game Lab teaching environment. We spent a lot of time in the virtual world of Second Life, and for my final project, I created a game-based science curriculum called Scientia. As part of that project, I created artifacts in Second Life where players could virtually experience scientific concepts or test their scientific knowledge. This class expanded my view of where and how learning can take place. Working in virtual environments and applying concepts from gaming can make learning more fun and more meaningful to our students. Next up on our virtual journey is EdTech 502, Internet for Educators. In this course, we learned how to code using HTML. Though I can't say that I'm currently creating a lot of websites from scratch like we did in 502, it has been very beneficial to understand HTML, especially when using other creation programs such as Google Sites, because I'm able to look at any of the pre-scripted code included in the templates and manipulate it to my liking and to better meet the needs of students. I also appreciate the fact that many of our required projects were related to the topics of diversity and ethics. Next up for me was another core class, EdTech 503, Instructional Design. This class provided me with a unique opportunity. My background is in K-12 education, but for this project, I decided to create a training module for a technology company called AppSense. It was a tremendously valuable experience for me to work with employees and managers from this company in order to create training materials for their system engineers. And it also helped me to see that these newly acquired skills are not only valuable as a public school teacher, but that they could open up new career possibilities in the private sector as well. The next two classes I'd like to talk about are EdTech 521 and 523. Both classes are related to online teaching. Even though I didn't take these two classes at the same time, I'm grouping them together because by completing them, I was able to earn the online teaching certificate. Both classes were taught by Dr. Rice, and both classes gave me the skills to make me a better online teacher. For EdTech 521, my most significant project was an asynchronous lesson that I created on the topic of simple machines. This was a multi-page website that was meant to guide students through various aspects of this topic while working at their own pace. I integrated many tools for communication and gave the students the ability to choose their activities from a variety of choices. For EdTech 523, I gained more advanced skills in online teaching. But aside from the content of that class, I think the greatest lesson I learned was from experiencing a project-based learning environment. Dr. Rice gave us a lot of freedom in choosing our final project. I chose to create a collaborative inquiry website for science teachers. This was a meaningful project to me, and as a result, I am sure I put in much more time and effort into it than if Dr. Rice had established her own criteria for a final project. Well, it was time for me to buckle down and finish my core classes. So next up was EdTech 504, Theoretical Foundations of Educational Technology. Though most people don't look forward to a class where the final project is a significant research paper, I actually had a lot of fun with this class, learning not only about established learning theories, but being able to research emerging learning theories related to a topic I'm very interested in, the use of immersive 3D environments in education. In particular, I looked closely at a new learning theory that has been proposed, called transformational play theory. It was fascinating to see how the use of technology, and immersive 3D games in particular, can not only fall under established learning theories, but is helping to shape new learning theories as well. Knowing the learning theories that support the use of technology in education is crucial for gaining support for its use and inclusion, and therefore I am grateful to this class for allowing me to study this topic in depth. After completing EdTech 504, I pushed on in order to complete the rest of the core classes by taking EdTech 505, Evaluation for Educational Technologists. This class provided a challenge for me because I'm not currently working as an educator, and therefore finding a program to evaluate and getting access to real data was a little difficult. I was lucky, however, to have forged a good relationship with the technology coordinator at the K-8 school my boys attend, and I was able to help them evaluate the inaugural year of their one-to-one iPad program. By completing this evaluation, I was able to shed some light on the successes of their program, as well as discover some key areas for improvement. Because a job as an educational technologist is definitely a possibility for my future, I was very happy to gain this practical experience in program evaluation. Completing the core classes was a huge relief, and now I had just 2 electives to complete plus portfolio. First, I'd like to talk about EdTech 531, Teaching and Learning in Virtual Worlds. This was a class that I'm surprised I waited so long to take, given my interest in virtual learning environments. But it was sort of like saving the best for last, so I'm glad that I waited. Though we explored many virtual worlds that can be used as teaching spaces, the one I gravitated to most was Minecraft. Probably no surprise there. For my final project, I created a simulation of the Oregon Trail by first creating a custom Minecraft map using a program called World Painter. And then I crafted the map by adding towns and forts that were actually found along the trail. Since then, I have secured a grant from our school's PTO in order to purchase Minecraft EDU, a version of Minecraft made specifically for schools. And this simulation will be used by the 4th grade classes at my boys' school this year. And my last elective was EdTech 597, Maker Tech. This class was a new offering, and I'm glad that I took a leap of faith by being part of the first group of students to enroll in it. In this class, I learned how to program using Scratch and a device called the Makey Makey. And as a final project, I created an instructional unit with a robotics theme. The culmination of the unit is the creation of a game similar to Dance Dance Revolution, in which students will make a dance floor to control a program created in Scratch. Not only did I learn valuable programming and maker skills to use myself as an educator, but I am now confident that I can teach these same skills to my students. And of course, EdTech 592 is the final course and last obstacle to conquer before reaching the golden path of graduation. I know that when I'm finished with this program, I will bring with me treasures and tools to use as I go forth in my professional career. A book to represent my newly gained knowledge about the many aspects of educational technology. A crafting table to represent the skills I now have to create exciting and engaging curriculum for students using technology. A torch to represent my desire to enlighten and share with other educators what I've learned during my journey. And finally, an enchanted sword to represent the passion I have witnessed in others and have gained for myself as I go forth and try to transform the educational system through the benefits technology affords us. I am not certain where my future will take me from here. I feel confident facing it, however, now that I am armed with the tools I have gained during my MET journey here at Boise State University.